All right. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash,
and double honors to our apostles and elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being a great example towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing His word and truth and sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here, man. Shout out to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All right, my brother Yashima. All right, with GMS Mississippi Camp, we come with another quick GMS give and go, lesson of edification, man. And this is going to be a quick topic going on to how we've been lied to, man. All right, and who is the liar? All right, Esau Edom. He's the great liar in the planet Earth, the great deceiver. That's why we call him the devil, man. And it comes to find out that he lied about everything, man. And we're going to get into it.
And this is Deuteronomy 33:29. Happy are you, O Israel, who is like unto you, O people saved by the Lord Yahweh.
So who is like unto Israel? Now, the narrative of this world, is that all you have to do is call on Jesus Christ. Right. But according to the scriptures, it's constantly singling out Israel and it's saying, what nation is likened unto you? Right. You see, they make it seem like it's no, it don't matter. All right, if you're an Israelite or not, there's no big difference. If you're an Israelite or Gentile, they think the Gentiles are actual other nations, but we've been lied to. See, now we understand the history of who the true Gentiles are, man, by understanding what? That Maccabean period, when our people was heavy Hellenized, where they was being put to death trying to keep the law, and it was unlawful for them to call themselves, a Jew. So what would they call themselves? Greeks, man. See, so those Gentiles and Greeks spoken of in the New Testament is speaking of Israelites, man. But we've been lied to and make it seem like those are actually other nations. And Esau has made a covenant, all right, that doesn't even exist, man, with these other nations, man. Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For you are an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh your power.
Yep.
The Lord Yahweh your power have chosen you to be a special people unto himself above all people that are on the face of the earth.
Above all people. But what you have our people fight for today, equality. Well, the scriptures say we above. The scriptures say we are supposed to rule, man. Matter of fact, get Psalms 122 and 5. Let's see what the scriptures say, man. You see, when you live by the scriptures, when you believe the scriptures, it's completely contrary to everything we was taught, man.
For these, Psalm 122 and 5, for there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David.
The thrones of the house of David. The men of the house of David are supposed to be the rulers of the planet Earth under Yahushua that's going to sit on the throne of David with all 12 tribes, man. United as one, man. You see? So whether you get this equality where all nations are equal, when one time on earth where every nation was equal, man. And ruled together. There was always a superpower that stood out in the earth, man. Even when you had different kings of different nations, it was always one king that they was paying tribute to, man. So that equality, man, this is a lie, man. No one, Esau's not equal to you, man. Because you saying you want to be equal. You talking about you want to be equal to these Starbuck Edomites around here, man. You're not going to be equal, all right, to the J.P. Morgans, all right? You're not going to be equal to the Oppenheimers. You're not even going to be even equal to the Mark Cubans. You're not going to get to that status, man. So ain't no equality, man. That's a damn hoax, man. And you around here marching, all right, getting rubber bullets in your eye. Busted lips, getting shot down over equality. That's a lie, man. We above these people, man. You got it, bro.
O people, say back in Deuteronomy 33:29, happy are you, O Israel, who is like unto you, O people saved by the Lord Yahweh, the shield of your help, and who is the sword of your excellency. And your enemies shall be found liars unto you, and you shall tread upon your high places.
So our enemies are being found out to be liars, man. They call us African Americans, man. Name us after 2 Edomites, man. They call us after color black, man. All right, they call themselves white, man. It's all a lie, man. Chinese, Japanese, all those are lies, man. You see? every nation on the earth has a biblical nationality and the prophecy that goes with that nationality, man. And Esau, Edom, all right, the self-proclaimed white man, is a nation that's ruling the earth in wickedness that will be judged, all right, at the second coming of Yahushua. You know, this current rulership is not meant to go on and go on forever, man. America is not, all right, blessed by God, man. All right, it's a kingdom after Satan, man. You see?
Precept. Hosea 1:10.
Yep.
Yet the number of the sons of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea,
Yep.
which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in a place where it was said unto them, you are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, you are the sons of the living power.
Yeah, so the place where they say they call us Negroes and monkeys and wetbacks, you know, and spicks, you see, that's the same land that we was gonna be called, all right, Israel, man, Yasha'Allah, man, and that's what you see happening today. It's the 12 tribe sign, man. They got the bywords that was given to us by our oppressor, then they got the biblical tribes that was given to us by the Most High, man, which is the truth. Those bywords are a lie, and the tribes, all right, are the truth, man.
Yeah.
You see?
A Wisdom of Solomon 5:1, yet shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him,
Yep.
and made no account of his labor.
Yeah, so now we stand in great boldness against those that afflicted us and made no accounts of our labors, man. Hey, because they'll talk about Alexander, they talk about the Roman Empire, but they don't know just go into the sovereignty of Israel and our greatness, man. You see? What about King David? Why is there, you know, no big publications of King David or King Solomon on how great they was, man? You know? And then you got, when we was over here in America, all these inventions that make everyday life easier. Hey, that was our people doing that, man. But Esau makes it seem like he upgraded the planet Earth. Like he just had this high IQ, that he's some super intelligent, you know, being in the earth, you know, that has just upgraded, you know, life, man. But really, he has brought nothing but death, man. Everything this man brought is pure death, man. You know, the order that he had set up, man, putting a woman over the man, you see? And you can even go and, man, I felt that 1 Corinthians 11:1, just get that order. Because we've been lied to about that. We've been taught our whole life, all right, to cater to a woman. And she been taught her whole life that you really supposed to worship her, man. You see? And which that's a complete lie. That's backwards, man. You know? But we've been lied to by this system, man. You know? So at the end of the day, the Most High finna send Yahushua to turn everything right side up, man. You know? Because Esau done turned everything upside down and he lied about everything, man. You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to shortcut it. It's more key.
Might do that quick circle. Yeah, get to the point.
1 Corinthians 11:3, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach.
Yep, the head of every man is Yahushua. You see, and this is talking about the order of Israel, you know, because we're supposed to be the top nation on the earth, you know, so this is the order for the nation of Israel, man, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You see, you got it, bro.
And the head of woman is the man.
The head of every woman is the man, so the man is the head over the woman. You see, the man serves Yahushua, Yahushua serves the Most High, and that woman serves that man as he serves Yahushua. You see, it's a complete order, and that's how a nation runs efficiently, man. But see, that's out of order now because we've been lied to, man. All right, this is a queen of heaven, all right, a society, man, where it's all about the woman worship, where the man centering his life around the woman. You know, he's sad because she's sad. He's happy only when she happy. You know, that's off, man.
With happy life.
Yeah, happy wife. Yeah, that's bullshit, man.
Because even when you go into the term head in the Greek, it talks about it's a leader.
Yep.
You know, going into it, and it's also a definition for head, a cornerstone.
Yep.
So just like Yahushua is the cornerstone for the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, we are the cornerstones for these women, man.
Yep. And that's the
leaders.
That's the order.
That's the order.
And then the nation, all right, moves forward, you know, and it's prosperous, man. But when that order is thrown off, as Esau did during the women's liberation, you know, during giving the women the benefits and Because you can't receive food stamps if your man stays with you, man.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
If your man's if your husband signs a birth certificate, you know, he's gonna automatically have to be put on child support, and he can't be in the house for you to receive those benefits, man. And then threw the whole order out of whack, man. You see, but we was lied to like that was the order, man. That was off, man.
That's right.
You know, we supposed to center our life around your house shot. That woman's supposed to center her life around us, you know. And the kids are supposed to be brought up by her, man. As we push the vibration of your house shot on the woman, she pushed that vibration on the kids, man. And they keep duplicating.
That's right. Hey, just to back you up, going into like the book of Genesis, the 3rd chapter,
Yep.
when the Most High stated to Eve that your desires supposed to be to your husband. When you go into that term desires, it means commandments. All right, meaning what? You receive orders from your husband because why? He's your head.
Yep.
You know?
You got
And the head of Mashiach is the Most High.
is the Most High, man. You know, because he's the white called Most High, because there's nothing that's the head of him. You see? But that's the order that it's supposed to be, man. That's how we're supposed to run our household, and Israel supposed to be the head of all these nations, man. You see, above. I have chosen you to be above, man. You know? But right now, you know, our people are just in a state of complete confusion for the most part, man. You know? Powerful. 2nd, 6, 27.
Okay. I got one for you.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Where's that scripture talks about slander? How you slander the brother? It's in Revelation.
12 and the accuser of the brethren. Yeah, 12 and 10.
This is Revelation 12 and 10, Con. I'm gonna start at verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil.
Yeah, and that great dragon is speaking of the New Age Roman Empire, which is the NATO, the EU, and America. And it's ran by who? The serpent, really that goes into Amalek, because he's the mastermind, you know, behind these Edomites empire.
That's
man.
right.
You got it, bro.
And called the devil and Satan,
Yep.
which deceived the whole world.
Which deceived the whole world. This man lied to everyone,
right.
man. He had you believing that the Messiah was an Edomite, man. That the nation that the Most High hates the most, man. The nation that the Lord specifically said, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. But he made the world to believe that the Messiah was an Edomite, man. You know? He made you to believe, all right, that he was the chosen people, man. The wicked of the earth, the children of Satan are the chosen people, man. You know, he deceived the earth, man. You know? Yeah.
And when you go into that term devil in the Greek, the Strong's G1228, diabolos, or diabolos, and it means prone to slander, accusing falsely.
Accusing falsely, man. You know, because he accuses, you know, Jake in Chicago, you know, as being a problem of the planet Earth. Now, them niggas are a problem, but they're a problem to other niggas, man. You see? Them niggas not bombing, all right, nations all across the earth, man. They're not putting toxic waste in the water, man. Nuclear waste in the water, man. They're not spraying chemtrails in the air, man. You see? But see, they say, oh, people messing up the earth. No, this is the people that's in rulership that's messing up the earth. You damn Edomites and specifically the Amalekites, man. You know?
When you go into that term slander, according to a web search, it states the action of crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation.
Damaging to a person's reputation, because he make it seem like every Israelite man is just some deadbeat thug criminal, man. And that's not the case, man. All right, you have Jake that's very intellectual. You have Jake that Jakes that work a lot of these jobs that don't nobody know, that make a lot of things happen in the earth, man. It be Jake be behind a lot of these businesses that you see flourishing in the earth, man. You know?
No account of his labels.
No account of his labels, but he makes it seem like we're just some type of deadbeat, you know, thug criminal. That's it, man. He put that image, like going back to Forge Your Lies, how he plastered. He made sure Boys in the Hood was viewed worldwide, man. Shit like that. Don't be a menace. He pushed that out worldwide. That's why he send these niggas on world tour. You know, these rapping niggas, man, on world tour. Cause he makes those people our spokesman, man. When that's not the case, man. For every single Israelite man, you know.
He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Yeah, so that's him and his military, man. You know, he's going to be cast down, man. You know, and that deception is finna leave the earth, man. The Lord said He's finna take that reproach off His people, man. All those lies and slanders of who we are and what we're about, that's finna be taken away off our people, man. You know, you get that, Second Ezra 6, 27, 28.
Okay.
Hey, the truth, hey, is shining bright, man. You know, and you have the elect constantly waking up to who they are and learning this truth, man. Learning who their power is, man.
This is Second Ezra what?
6 and 27.
This is Second Ezra 6 and 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Yeah, deceit gonna be quenched, man, which means the Lord finna put an end to it, man. You know, it ain't gonna deception done played its course in the earth, man. Now it's time for truth, man. You know, you got it.
Verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
And that's what you see. The truth is now being declared, man. All right, we've been lied to, man. It's time for you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans to wake up to this truth. That's why we call the ministry the truth, because that's what it is. Because everything else is a lie, you know. So us coming back to who we are, that's the most powerful thing that can be done in the earth, man, because that comes with protection, that comes with salvation, and ultimately that's going to come formulate into a righteous empire on this earth, man, through repentance and through faith, man. You know, so with that, you know, we pray that you brothers and you sisters that watch us edified once again, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem,
you know, and double honor to our apostles and elders. Until next time, shalom.